നമുക്ക് ഇലക്ട്രോണിക് സ്പെക്ട്രോസ്കോപ്പി ഓഫ് മോളിക്യൂൾസ് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. മോളിക്യൂൾസിന്റെ കേസ് പറയുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഇലക്ട്രോൺസ് ഉണ്ട്, ന്യൂക്ലിയസ് ഉണ്ട്, ഇവിടെ വൈബ്രേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, റൊട്ടേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഇതിനെ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഓപ്പൺഹൈമർ അപ്രോക്സിമേഷൻ. വി ഹാവ് ടു കമ്പൈൻ ഓൾ ദീസ് തിങ്സ്. breakdown of Oppenheimer എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ we have to separate the separation of vibration and rotation or electronic structure. But here first we have to discuss the Born-Oppenheimer approximation. The electronic spectra of diatomic molecules use the Born-Oppenheimer approximation. The total electric field we can consider as equal to electronic vibration, total energies, electronic energy, vibrational energy, and rotational energy, and which implies that the electronic, vibrational, and rotational energies of a molecule are completely independent of each other. A change in the total energy of the molecule may be written as delta E total equal to delta E electronic plus delta E vibration plus delta E rotational in Joule, and we can also represent it in unit per centimeter, energy per centimeter, as delta epsilon total equal to delta epsilon electrical plus delta vibrational delta epsilon rotational per centimeter, and approximate these magnitudes of these energies are approximated as delta electronic is approximately equal to delta epsilon vibration into 10 power 3. That is, electrical is 10 power 1000 times vibration energy, and which is electrical energy is 10 power 6 times rotational energy. That the vibrational changes will produce a cold structure, and rotational changes gives a fine structure on the spectra of electronic transition, whereas the pure rotational spectra shown only by molecule possessing a permanent electric dipole moment. നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ചാപ്റ്ററിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Vibrational spectra require change in dipole during the motion. Electronic spectra are given by all molecules since changes in the electron distribution in a molecule are always accompanied by a dipole change. That means electrical vibrational spectra require change in the dipole moment. This means that the homonuclear molecules, for example hydrogen molecule, nitrogen molecule, which show no rotation or rotation spectra, do give an electronic spectrum, and but they do not give vibrational rotational spectrum because there is no dipole change, but they do give an electronic spectrum and show vibrational and rotational structure in their spectra, from which rotational constants and bond vibration frequencies may be derived. Then vibrational core structure, we say it is progressions. Ignoring rotational changes means that we write when we ignore the rotational rotational spectra, rotational energy change, then we can write the energy as total energy as electronic plus vibrational. Okay, it is represented in the per centimeter. Then when we introduce that vibrational quantum number statement, vibrational spectra, into this total energy, we can write total energy per centimeter is equal to electronic energy plus nu plus half omega E bar minus chi E into nu plus half ഹോൾ സ്ക്വയർ ഒമേഗ ഇ ബാർ പെർ സെന്റിമീറ്റർ. ഇത് നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തതാണ്. നമ്മളിവിടെ ഇതിന് പകരം എനർജി വൈബ്രേഷന് പകരം നമ്മളിതിവിടെ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തു എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. These energy levels of these equations are shown in this figure. These energy levels are shown in this figure. This is the spectral lines, and this omega nu double bar is the ground lower state, nu bar is the highest state, and these are the electronic energy state, and these are the transition from nu double bar to nu bar, nu double bar to nu bar first state, this ground state. Then all these transitions are represented by this spectrum. The lower states use double prime, and upper states use single prime. Picture നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു. An excited electronic state usually corresponds to a weaker bond in the molecule and hence a smaller vibrational wave number omega e bar. There is essentially no selection rule for nu when a molecule undergoes an electronic transition. That is, every transition has some probability in the case of electronic transition, and a great many spectral lines would be expected. However, the situation is considerably simplified if the absorption spectrum is considered from the electronic ground state. In this case, നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ഫിഗറിൽ കണ്ടു, virtually all the molecules exist in the lowest vibrational state, that is nu double bar equal to 0, and so the only transitions to be observed with appreciable intensity are those indicated in this figure. There are conventionally labeled these are conventionally labeled according to their transitions. Upper state is represented is expressed as a first term in the bracket, and the lower state as the second term in the bracket. Both these transitions is represented by the bracket nu bar, nu double bar, upper state, lower state, and the transitions are 0 0 1 0 2 0. നമ്മൾ ഈ ഫിഗറിൽ നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ this transition from lower state nu bar, nu double bar 0 to 0, that is represented by 0 0, and this is from 0 to 1, so it is represented as 1 0, and this is 0 to 2, the transition represented by 2 0. So these are the absorption spectral lines 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 0 4 0 5 0 and 6 0. And such a set of transition is called band, since under low resolution each line of the set appears somewhat broad and diffuse, and is more particularly called nu bar progression, since the value of nu bar increases by unity for each line in the set. The diagram shows that the lines in a band crowd together more closely at high frequencies. This is a direct consequence of the enharmonicity of the upper state vibration, which causes the excited vibration levels to converge. An analytical expression can be written as delta epsilon total equal to delta epsilon electrical plus delta vibration. We transition the change of energy, so we can represent the highest minus lowest electronic transition, epsilon bar minus epsilon double bar, and this vibrational transition also. So this is the final expression. You have to write it, and we will get some half dozen lines can be observed in the band. the values for omega E bar epsilon bar xe bar omega E double dash and x epsilon double dash, as well as the separation between electronic states epsilon dash minus epsilon double dash can be calculated. Thus, the observation of a band spectrum leads not only to values of the vibrational frequency and anharmonicity constant in the ground state, but also to these parameters in the excited electronic states omega E bar dash and chi E dash. That molecules normally have many excited electronic energy levels, so that the whole absorption spectrum of a diatomic molecule will be more complicated. Further, in emission spectra, the previously excited molecules may be in one of the large number of available epsilon prime nu prime states and has a similar multitude of epsilon double prime nu double prime states, so states to which it may revert. Thus, emission spectra are usually extremely complicated. Then, intensity of vibrational electronic spectra, the Frank-Condon principle. Although quantum mechanics imposes no restrictions on the change in the vibrational quantum number during an electronic transition, vibrational lines in a progression are not all observed to be of the same intensity. In some spectra, the 0-0 transition is the strongest. In others, the intensity increases to a maximum at some value of nu bar, while in yet others, only a few vibration lines with highest nu dash are seen, followed by a continuum. All these types of spectrum are readily explicable in terms of the Frank-Condon principle, which states that an electronic transition takes place so rapidly that a vibrating molecule does not change its internuclear distance appreciably during the transition. So, Frank-Condon principle which states that an electronic transition, so you can understand by simply by reading this statement. So no need to further explanation on it. So that is why I'm not explaining it further. Uh, the statement give you the full meaning of what it states. So it states that an electronic transition takes place so rapidly that a vibrating molecule does not change its internuclear distance appreciably during the transition. So അതിന്റെ മലയാള പരിഭാഷ വേണ്ട എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. You can understand it. So we have seen that the energy of a diatomic molecule varies with internuclear distance. The Morse curve നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. The Morse curve represents the energy when one atom is considered fixed on the r equal to 0 axis and the other is allowed to oscillate between limits of the curve. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ Morse curve വെച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഈ വൈബ്രേഷനെ നമ്മൾ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ Morse curve നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ ഡിസോസിയേഷൻ എനർജി ലെവലാണ് ഈ ലെവൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ when the molecule gains this much energy, the atoms will be separated. So there will not be any molecule after this dissociation energy. And now we are considering the vibration, electronic transition, and this gives the probability of a diatomic molecule the vibration, the maximum probability of is at the center of this Morse curve here at highest the next level. This is the ground state and this is the first excited state here. The probability of finding the atom is at this extreme, at this end, and here at this end. There are two possibilities. Here the atom, the probability of finding the atom is at the center of this Morse curve. And here there are, and you can see that the the probability is tending towards the end of the curve. Okay, and we will explain it very beautifully here. According to classical theory, suggests that the oscillating atom would spend most of its time on the curve at the turning point of its motion, since it is moving more slowly there. Quantum theory, while agreeing with this view for high values of the vibrational quantum number. According to the quantum theory, uh, the probability of finding the atom at the boundary of the Morse curve is highest is only in the case of highest vibrational state. Lowest vibrational state, the probability of finding the atom is at the center of the Morse curve. While agreeing with this view of high values of vibrational quantum number shows that for nu equal to 0, the atom is most likely to be found at the center of its motion. That is, at the equilibrium internuclear distance or equilibrium. Okay, that means at the lowest vibrational energy level, the atom will be at the equilibrium distance. For nu equal to 1, 2, 2, 3, the most probable positions steadily approach the extremities until for high nu, the quantum and classical pictures merge. That means for highest nu values, vibrational values, where quantum and classical pictures merge. If a diatomic molecule undergoes a transition into an upper electronic state, in which the excited molecule is stable with respect to dissociation into its atoms. Then we can represent the upper state by a Morse curve similar in outline to that of the ground electronic state. Suppose ground state electronic transition we have represented as Morse curve ground state and is an excited state, electronic excited state as represented by two Morse curve and the vibration levels in the ground state it is represented by nu double dash 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the excited electronic state where the vibrational energies are represented by vibration levels are represented by mu nu prime equal to 0, 0 state, 1 state, 2 second state, third state, and represent. The transition is represented by this line. Here the transition is 0 to 0, and we can also write the transition from 0 to 1, that is 1, 0, using the progression expression. So the transitions are 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, and and it is explicit. It is very clear that the intensity of higher transitions will be lower than the intensity of the lowest transition, that is 0, 0. That is represented by this line, this highest line. The intensity, the height of the lines shows the intensity of the line. Okay, here the center line has highest intensity because you can see that the transition from 0 to 1 0 to 2 state and any of the states, we will see that later. And here we have seen the energies levels are continuum and the energies the intensities are almost the same. We will explain it here. Three possibilities. We have three possibilities. We show the upper electronic state having the same equilibrium internuclear distance as the lower. Now the Frank quantum principle suggests that a transition occurs vertically on this diagram since the internuclear distance does not change. And so if we consider the molecule to be initially in the ground state both electronically and vibrationally, then the most probable transition is that indicated by the vertical line. Thus, the strongest spectral line of the nu double dash is equal to 0. Progression will be 0 to 0. However, the quantum theory only says that the probability of finding the oscillating atom is greatest at the equilibrium distance in the nu equal to 0 state. It allows some, although small, chance of the atom being near the extremities of its vibrational motion. Hence, there is some chance of the transition starting from the ends of the nu double prime equal to 0 state and finishing in the 1 or 2 or 3 state, that is 1020 etc. Lines diminish rapidly in the intensity. And the second picture we show that we show the case where the excited electronic state has slightly greater internuclear separation than the ground state. Or in this picture the highest electronic transition state has higher internuclear distance than this ground state. So uh, now a vertical transition from 0 to will most likely occur into the upper vibrational state nu bar equal nu dash equal to 2. Transitions to lower and higher nu dash states being less likely. In general, the upper state most probably reached will depend on the difference between the equilibrium separation in the lower and upper state. In the third picture, the upper state separation is drawn as considerably greater than that in the lower state, and we see that firstly the vibration level to which a transition takes place has high nu prime value. Further, transitions can now occur to a state where the excited molecule has energy in excess of its own dissociation energy. From such states, the molecule will dissociate without any vibrations, and since the atoms which are formed may take up any value of kinetic energy, the transitions are not quantized and continuum results. So, all the transitions have almost equal energies. And from the above pictures, we have seen that, and from this picture, this is the dissociation energy, and here 0 to any excited energy state. Here, energy states are continuous. അതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ വരച്ച് പഠിക്കണം കേട്ടോ. Dissociation energy and dissociation products shows two of the ways in which electronic excitation can lead to dissociation. The first picture in this picture, this is the dissociation. About when an electron is moving from the this state, this electronic transition vibrational state is 0 to any highest state higher than the dissociation energy. They will be separated. So this figure represents the case previously discussed where the equilibrium nuclear separation in the upper state is considerably greater than the lower. The dashed line limits of the Morse curve represent the dissociation of the normal and excited molecule into atoms. The dissociation energies being d0 double prime and d0 prime. From the nu equal to 0 state in each case, we see that the total energy of the dissociation products, that is the atoms from the upper state, is greater than by an amount called E than that of the products of the dissociation in the lower state. This energy is the excitation energy of one of the atoms produced in dissociation. We saw that the spectrum of this system consists of some vibrational transitions, that is quantized, followed by the continuum representing the dissociation. The lower wave number limit of this continuum must represent just sufficient energy to cause dissociation and no more. That is, the dissociation products separate with virtually zero kinetic, and thus we have a nu bar continuum limit that is equal to d0 double prime plus E excitation per centimeter. We can measure d0 double prime dissociation energy if we know the excitation energy of the product. In the second picture, the highest state is a continuous state. Highest state is a continuous state. The upper electronic state is unstable. There is no minimum in the curve, and as soon as the molecule is raised to this state by excitation, the molecule dissociates into products with total excitation energy, E excitation. The products fly apart with kinetic energy, E kinetic, which represents the excess energy in the final state above that needed just to dissociate the molecule. Since E kinetic is not quantized, the whole spectrum for this system will exhibit a continuum, the lower limit of which will be precisely the energy d0 double prime plus E excitation. As before, if excitation can be found from the knowledge of the dissociation products, d0 double prime can be measured with a great accuracy. Above അത് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് you have to draw these features and you have to represent these transitions. Okay. In many electronic spectra, no continua appear at all. The internuclear distance in the upper and lower states are such that the transitions near to the dissociation limit are of the negligible probability, but it is still possible to derive a value for the dissociation energy. The vibrational energy levels may be written as E nu equal to nu plus half omega E bar minus chi E into nu plus half whole square omega E bar per centimeter. And the transition delta E equal to E nu plus 1 minus E epsilon nu. And if we substitute that transitions, and finally we will get omega E bar into 1 minus 2 chi E into nu plus 1 per centimeter. The separation obviously decreases linearly with increasing nu, and the dissociation limit is reached when delta E epsilon tends to 0. Thus, the maximum value of nu is given by nu maximum equal to omega E bar into 1 minus 2 chi E nu maximum plus 1 equal to 0. That is nu maximum equal to 1 by 2 chi E minus 1. We call the anharmonicity constant chi E is of the order 10 power minus 2, and nu maximum is about 50. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് എസ് ചോദിക്കാൻ സാധ്യതയുള്ള ഒരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ നല്ലോണം ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക കേട്ടോ.